Yeah, man.
I am in the greatest of greatest moods, bro. I'm not in a bad mood at all. I am in a I am in a I am in a great space in life, a
Yeah.
great mood. I'm happy. I might be a little tired.
It's just expression on your face and the words that you're saying, they don't necessarily, they don't, visually, they don't kind of match. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because you're like, I'm in a great mood.
I am. I'm in the greatest, bro. It's
I'm in
funny
the greatest mood I've been in my whole life.
because I be looking pissed off, and I be having like I be in the greatest mood ever in life, nigga. It be sunny outside. I be just enjoying walking. You know what I'm saying? And I just look like I want to slap somebody.
Man, I've been listening to the pods lately, man. I've been just listening to the pods, man. And some of our pods are very good, man. Some of them are, I don't know, maybe they're all good, I don't know, but some of them are hilarious.
I think we have more good pods than bad pods. I mean, every now and then, bro. As much as we pod, I don't. I think even some of the bigger pods don't pod twice a week.
Yeah.
So when you think about podding twice a week, when you really think about talking to someone twice a week, bro,
Yeah.
that shit can be tiring.
You're trying to say I'm tiring, bro?
No,
Trying to say I'm
no, I'm saying being able to keep topics to talk about for 2 hours twice a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3 times a week. Sometimes, bro,
Yeah.
sometimes we pod more than twice a week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Talking is
agree.
tiring, bro. Not
I,
you as a person,
yeah.
but you know,
The,
it's all good.
I mean, I think that I just, man, some of the I don't know. We have some good pods, man. We have some very good pods, man. I hate to sound that way. I'm not a self-serving person, no matter what people might say or what the narrative might be.
Do people tell you that a lot, that you're self-serving?
No, I mean, people who get mad at me might use the N word towards me. You know what I'm saying?
People call you a nigga sometimes?
No, I was talking about narcissist. I don't know why would you say something racist
Oh.
like that. That's racist.
I think everybody could be a narcissist, but I could see how someone could think you are a narcissist.
Everybody is a narcissist, bro. That's the thing. I've been trying to people to see. Like, we are all on the spectrum of everything. You know what I mean? So whether it be
So
98%,
so you'll look gay?
I mean,
You just said everybody is on a spectrum of everything, so that means you will look gay.
You look gay too, then.
I didn't say it. So
I didn't say no. But I'm saying what I mean the spectrum. I mean, well, I guess I wouldn't
you've
say
had
gay.
a gay thought before. No, you had.
No,
you've
I
had,
ain't had.
You've had a gay thought before. You've been
No.
in a gay situation before. You
No,
have.
I've been in the gay. I'm saying no, I don't think I'm gay a little bit. Well, it depends on what you call gay. Because I can be like, that's a handsome man over there, and people like, you gay. I'm like, he handsome, bro. I don't want to fuck him. I don't want to suck his dick. I don't want to put my finger in his booty.
Pause.
He's just a handsome dude. You know, say nothing wrong with that, man.
No, I agree. I'm just saying. You said that everybody is on
Recording
the spectrum
stopped.
of
My
everything.
Recording in progress.
Yeah.
My bad, wrong button.
No,
But
you said everybody's on the spectrum of everything, so I just assumed.
I'm still the gay, man.
Huh? I just assumed that you were on the spectrum of homosexuality as well.
But why would the first thing you say is homosexuality?
Oh, it wasn't the first thing. You brought up narcissistic. However you say this shit. And so I just wanted to be a little controversial and say, okay, so you look gay. I mean, you do like transgender porn, so I guess that's a little gay. It's okay. We're all on the spectrum of everything, right? Oh man,
I'm still here, man. I had to drop my phone right quick, my headphones.
It's okay though, Book. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. We're all a little bit of everything. So
yeah,
it sounds like you got a little bit of sugar in your tank. It's all good though. You know what I'm talking about?
I just want to know why is the first thing you would say, like of all the things in the entire world to say, the first thing you would say is homosexuality.
Yeah,
that's odd.
Because I knew that was the first thing that you were gonna say that you weren't.
I didn't say what I didn't. All I said was that we're all on the spectrum of and I'm talking about mental. I'm talking about mental. What people would call mental. What's the word? Dang, I was going blank.
Well, you got to clarify because I'm just going by your words. And
We're talking about narcissism. You went to homosexuality. Those two different things, bro.
No, I'm just following your lead. You said we all are a little bit of everything. You said we're all on the spectrum of everything.
This is one of the moments.
You didn't. No. You didn't.
This is one of the moments.
You didn't give me a category of what that was. You didn't say we're all on the spectrum of mental whatever. Or narcissism.
I'm literally talking about narcissism. I literally said I did say narcissism.
No, you said no. We started off with someone called you the N-word. I said nigga, and you said no, narcissist. And then I said, well, we all probably a little narcissist.
That's what you said.
That's what I said. And then you said,
sure?
I'm positive. And then you said, well, that's what I be saying. We're all on the spectrum. We're all on the spectrum of everything. Yeah. That's what you said. So I said,
how'd you go from narcissism to homosexuality?
I'm telling you because you expanded the categories. When you said we're all on the spectrum of everything, then you moved the conversation from being on the spectrum of narcissism to everything. So since you opened up the category to everything, no, let me finish. Let me finish.
Keep talking.
Since you opened up the category of everything, saying we're all on the spectrum of everything, all I simply asked was, okay, I see where you're going, Book. So you're a little gay. That's all I said.
I'm just saying that this is when I listen to the pod, man, and there be moments sometimes, whether it be with the guests be talking or we be talking. Or we're talking, and the conversation it takes a turn, right? And I'm not the smartest guy in the room ever, or I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but I am usually sensible with my speech pattern and what I'm saying.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
That's the very truth.
You're not sensible at all.
And so now I'm like, okay, we're talking about mental distortions or mental points of view, and then you went to homosexuality, man.
All right, answer this truthfully. All right, answer this question truthfully, and we'll move on.
Okay.
Did you or did you not open up all the categories?
I don't think. Well, you know what? Perspective and perception is everything. I thought we were speaking of mental, quote unquote, disorders like narcissism. I didn't know that you felt like homosexuality was a mental disorder.
Well, all I'm saying is you didn't specify. You said everything.
Yeah, but we're talking about narcissism, so why would we skip from a mental disorder to a way of presenting oneself? I'm just, these are the moments.
You said everything.
But these are the moments.
But you said everything. You opened the floor to everything. I asked a question. Look, I asked a simple question, my guy.
Everybody's sober right now, so it's this. You can't blame it on the nothing.
I'm not, bro. You said we're all on the spectrum of everything, so I was like, oh, so you look gay.
So we can go to the polls. We can go to the. And
I don't know if you want to go to polls right now. If you just were, if we were asking you a question.
And keeping on that same note, I can't post nothing that you say because you cuss too much, man. You the one got me on TikTok. I go back on the pod. I'm trying to find tidbits to put on, 1 minute, 30 second, 40 second blurbs or blurbs of dub. And every time it gets silence, man.
How you know that's not by design, nigga?
For you?
Yeah. Don't post me, nigga. Post you. You the talent.
How you gonna be on the pod and you not get posted?
I'm posted everywhere. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. I'm on iTunes. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Spreaker. I'm on Anchor. We're on iHeart.
You're the person that had a hissy fit about me being on. You gotta get on TikTok. How come, man, you gotta get on TikTok. TikTok, you gotta get on TikTok. TikTok, 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 TikTok. I finally got on TikTok. Well, got back on TikTok for real.
No, you said you never was on it.
I was on TikTok before when it was likey.
Oh,
I was on.
see, I can't even say what I was gonna say because then you're gonna say I'm creating a narrative and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
See, that's what you do.
I left it alone.
You know what I'm saying? I was on TikTok before it became what it was.
So you got a
before-
Grindr account, bro?
How are you going from TikTok to Grindr?
I'm asking if you got a Grindr account.
Why would I have a Grindr? That's for homosexuals, bro.
Oh, see, I don't know. I just saw a TikTok where a lady was like, girls, if your man got these two apps in his phone, run for the hills. So I just was asking if you had a Grindr account. That's all I asked. I don't know what Grindr is even for. What is it for?
Grindr is like a homosexual Tinder. It's Grindr Tinder, yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's older than, it's pretty old.
How you know about
In fact, because I know about all the websites. You got Grindr. What's another one? Well, that's the only one I know off the top of my head. But if you said one, I would like, oh yeah, I would know it if you said it. But of course, I've been single longer than you. So as you're going through apps and it says, oh, look at this app. Like if you go to, what's that? I used to be on
Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, way back in the day, right? So if you go on POF as in the Play Store, it'll give you 10 more apps under there saying, okay, it'll be this app, that app, this app, whether it be blackpeoplemeet.com, whether it be tagged, whether it be, and Grindr is one of those. And so you'll look and say Grindr and they'll tell you, oh, this is a gay men's dating site, or it'll be Asian dating site, or Christian.mingle.com. They all have a specific.
And when I say sluts, I don't mean only females. I mean males and females. I feel like all the sluts are on Christian Mingle.
I don't know. I ain't never got on Christian Mingle, man, because I feel like that's bad business, man. That's playing with fire.
I want to let you know, without speaking about it on the pod. You sent me a message maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You sent me a message.
Yeah.
I asked you a question and you answered it, and I didn't ask any further.
Okay.
I just want you to know, I at some point, I would like to know more in depth about said question.
I sent to you a text.
You sent me a text, like you hit me and you was like, "Hey, my brother,
yeah,
are you gonna be available on X date?"
Oh yeah.
And I just asked the one question, and I was joking, bro. I asked this question and joking. I thought the event was for someone we all know and love. So when I asked the question and joking and got an answer back, I was like, "Huh?"
Oh.
I said, Dominic, won't you look at this here? Look at this.
Look at this. Look at this.
I said it all makes sense. It's all full circle now. I understand why he been fussing at me for 2 months. Okay,
I guess you're getting you got your email with the information on there. You should have an email.
I ain't checked my emails. I got like 5 of them.
Okay, well, yeah, you got an email.
Okay,
but yeah, man.
So you ought to see me try to do detective work, try to figure out who is it. Shit,
man. Look, man, we got listeners, man. Look, it's all in due time. All will be presented. You know what I'm saying, in the proper fashion. You know what I'm saying. I ain't.
Say less, my brother. Say less.
Yeah. Speaking of in due time, man, the brother from another man is on the hospital watch right now with expecting number 4. Yeah, number 4. There.
Is it do we know what it is? Gender wise? It's a
girl. It's a girl.
Oh man, that's tough. I mean, that's not tough. That's good, but it's a lot of estrogen. You know what I'm saying? I just growing up in the house with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you pull your hair out. Girls make you pull your hair out because,
You only have one woman on your house. He has 5.
I know, 5. And, being an upstanding citizen, you're going to cater to the women in your life, man. I feel like you're just always busy. Like running, beat the gun. You know what I'm talking
about? Man, I think... Man, as you being married, it I wouldn't say humbles, but it changes kind of the way you move. Certain things you know, aren't. I haven't been married before. Just being in a relationship of any type. Sometimes you're the way the wants and need to what's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes you'll succeed certain argument or certain things like what do they say, pick your battles
Oh yeah,
or
yeah. You learn to pick them real quick.
yeah. Well, that's the whole thing that's kind of always turned me off because like it's like learning to pick your battles. Like, what are we gonna battle about?
Because it's not a battle though. I think learning to pick. I think choosing your battles. It
Hmm.
sounds. It sounds. It sounds tougher than what it is. It's just
Hmm.
compromise, bro. Like I might really like Fruit Loops to the point
Yeah,
where I'm only gonna buy Fruit Loops.
yeah,
Now you might like Fruity Pebbles, but
okay,
I don't like Fruity Pebbles, nigga. I like Fruit Loops.
yeah.
But every time we go to the store, I can only buy the Fruit Loops. Sometimes I should buy the Fruity Pebbles. It's
I mean,
compromise. That's
I
all it
mean,
is.
if it was things that small, then I wouldn't trip. But I mean, in my experience, is and vicariously from the outside in, and this is a people at all. This people who are not even married, people who work together, are friends. Sometimes they have fundamental differences.
You should, and you can't. So I say this though: you can
Hmm.
have fundamental differences, but if you are with someone who you care about, you want to see succeed, and this is any kind of relationship, business relationship, just friendship, dating, marriage, like if that person wants you to compromise who you are, then I don't think that they're positive for you in your life. Like you don't have to compromise who you are and do things outside of your character because someone wants you to. But there is a such thing as you compromising some things. And when I say compromising, not compromising who you are, just you know, not being as selfish as you would be. What is it called? Selfless? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm not this smart.
Recording stopped.
Oh man, Boogie, what happened, bro? Boogie guys, boy, I tell you, Boogie A. Smith is the host now. Oh, he's back. I don't
My
know.
bad, my bad, my
That's all
bad.
good.
Trying to do some
Recording in
fly, trying
progress.
to do some fly shit, man, and it didn't come out right. But we back in business.
What do you call a big? What do you call a big deal that you feel like is a big compromise that has been like a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
Mm, following the church blindly.
Say that one more time.
Following the church blindly.
So someone's faith.
Yeah, I wouldn't say their faith. I'm saying following the church. Like, it's one thing to have. We can have different faiths or different belief systems, but if you're willing to sacrifice our time, our money, our efforts without any like it's just a church. I just give because like shit like I'm like hold up, no, we're not gonna just move like that, man. That don't make sense.
So for you, it's like if someone is giving a 10% tithe, you got an issue with that?
If the preacher's driving a Land Rover, yeah,
Most of them are though.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, why we like the concept of giving tithes? Some of the concepts are just basically like a lot of things that we do outside of church, this period, are just out of routine. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
what if it's this person's faith? That's how they grew up. This is what they truly believe in, and them giving their 10% tithe, what they believe in,
Yeah.
is not taking away from the household, and it's not harming you. Do you still have an issue with it?
Mm, kind of a little bit because
But okay,
at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like it's gonna bother me that somebody I'm attached to moves a certain way. Like if I it's like just like in a very smaller way, couples be like, oh, he always grit his teeth, that bothers me, or oh, he always buys Fruit Loops. Like, even though it's not hurting us that I always eat Fruit Loops, like, why you always eating Fruit Loops? Why can't you eat something else? Like, things like that. I mean, that's not uber important to that level as far as, but I'm saying, like, because that if it was as simple as like it doesn't bother us, there comes a point where it's like it's mindset and what they believe or what I believe might kind of intersect and not really match up. So to the point that like we're contentious because you're gonna want to move this way, and I'm like, well, why are we moving that? Why are we going to church on Sunday? Why am I taking out this 2 hours of my life to go over here to sit with these people to talk about this thing that we don't really even, like, that you don't even believe in? Like, it's just routine.
So let me ask you a question. How is that any different if you have a routine to go hoop every Sunday for 2 hours out the day? And that's not that person's belief or routine.
Well, because my routine has an end result that we can quantify. We can physically and emotionally and spiritually quantify what's going on.
Hooping?
Yeah.
So how do you know that church service and that, religion that person worships isn't as important to them as hooping is to you?
Well, see, you switched it up. You said
because you said your thing was someone following the church blindly and tithing. All I'm saying is,
I didn't say tithing. You
said giving money. I asked, was it the tithe?
No, I said just following the church blindly. The
you
tithing
said giving
part,
money though.
No, you put the tithing out there.
No,
I didn't say about.
No. You didn't use the word tithe, but you said blindly following the church and giving money. So that's when I asked you. I said, well, what's wrong with them giving a 10% tithe? And you said, well, it's an issue if the pastor's driving a Land Rover. That's what you said. So you did add the money part to it.
You sure?
Positive.
I don't think I added the money part.
100% positive.
Man, I got you. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, we can quantify this on different levels as far as, let's say, me going to hoop on Sunday. If I'm saying, look, I've had a long week, I need to stay in shape, I clear my brain this way, I'm giving you different levels of how this quantifies to be feasible to make sense, right?
Can I say the same thing about religious worship?
And I'm saying, okay, you're saying spiritually gets you somewhere, but I'm like, where's the physical evidence? All is really it's kind of selfish, bro. Because the only answer a person can say is it makes me feel good. That's all they can. They can't say that I can have a physical. I could quantify this physically. Like, this is the result. When I do this happens. I know for sure if I do this, it's gonna happen. They can't say that. When I can say for sure, if I go do this thing, I know that I'm getting toxins out of my body. I know for sure that I'm getting physically in shape. I know for sure that I can quantify things physically. I can say the emotional part.
So you don't believe in any type of spiritual healing or mental healing or anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you that you can do that at home.
But who are you to tell somebody where I got to do that at though?
I'm not saying where. I'm just saying that. I'm just giving an example that if is the church, like, even in the text that people are saying, they're saying anywhere that two are gathered is a church. So you don't have to go to a church. Like that. Even in the text, it says you don't have to go to church.
But I mean, you don't have to go to a gym to work out though.
I don't have to go. I don't have to go to the gym. I can do it at home. If I stay home too, if she said don't go, stay home, I'll be like, okay. That's why people have gyms in their house or workout sessions, places in their houses, right?
You are correct. I'm just trying to. I guess I'm trying to see what's the like. I'm not gonna have an issue with that. Like if you have this, if this is what you do on a weekly basis for spiritual, mental healing, clarity, whatever it is for you, just because it's not for me, it doesn't mean it has to be a deal breaker. Like that's your thing.
No, I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is this. I'm saying doing your thing. Like if I said now, if I was like, okay, I hoop, and this is the only time we have together, and it takes away from us, that's different. Because I'm saying is that If it was as simple as just go do your thing, then it wouldn't be an issue. But 9 out of 10 times, that like we can't pretend like people's faith doesn't encompass their life. It doesn't encompass the way they move.
It should.
Like you literally said that this is how they were raised, and so this is why they move. Not because it's the most sensible way to move, but because it's familiar. And that's the part that I'd be like we have to get out of that mindset as people. This is not black, this is people in general, of just moving in familiarity, because everything has shown us over time that is the downfall, or that's not the smart way to move, bro. Like, yeah, we just kill. Every time a nigga steal, we cut his hand off. That's the way they moved. Or every time, or if the crops don't grow over there, that means they witches. So we gotta like moving in certain ways because it's familiar. It's not always.
You just gave
like,
two far extreme examples, though.
What you mean? It's not far. They still do that in places. They still cut your hand off for stealing.
Well, what I'm saying is, if I grew up as a Christian and I go to church every Sunday and I get my 10%,
yeah,
and that's how I was raised. That's the faith I believe in. That's how I get my mental clarity, my spiritual healing.
Yeah,
I get my reset. Like that's not. Yes, you can say it's moving to familiarity, but also if that's your thing, I'm not finna. Yo, that's not a deal breaker for me. Unless I'm just an atheist and I don't believe in none of that shit, and I don't want my mate to believe in it. Then yeah, I find a mate who believes in what I believe in.
I have a question. There's a difference, and there's like everything isn't polar, right? Everything isn't far left, far right. Like that's what I'm saying. That's the issue I have with religion.
Explain that. Time out. Take your issue that you have with religion out, and explain to me why that has to be an issue with your partner.
I'm saying that the way you keep putting it in is that I have to be an atheist for me to not agree with the way that they are have their religion. I'm not saying don't have religion. I'm not saying don't have faith. I'm just saying that when you're moving in a way out, when you're moving in a manner outside of your common sense, outside of your common interest.
Give me an example of me attending church being me moving outside of common sense.
Me going to church for 4 hours on a Sunday.
That's outside of common sense.
Okay, so, I'm sorry, let me take it back. Me going to church 4 times a week.
That's still outside of common sense.
Because I'm saying, what am I doing in the church before? What am I doing in the church 4 times a week? That like, and I'm not a deacon. I'm not a clergyman. I'm just going to church 4 times a week.
Do you apply that to the person who goes to the club 4 times a week?
Yeah.
So
it's the same.
For you, it's just the repetitiveness and why are you doing this so much?
No. You hear what I'm saying? I'm saying moving outside of your common sense and your common interest.
So would you give that same reaction to someone who goes to the gym and lifts weights 4 times a week?
It's different.
How? What are you working on when you go lift weights 4 times a week?
You're working on your physical health.
All right. So what is someone who is going to the mosque or the church 4 times a week? What are they working on?
Supposedly they're working on their mental health.
So my question, so you could say that they're working on their spiritual health or mental health, right?
Yeah.
So in both examples, you have someone who is working on something that is important to them. The person who goes to the gym and lifts weights 4 times a week, to them, their physical health, building that muscle is important. So the person who goes to the religious institution 4 times a week, them working on their spiritual and mental health is important. It's a spiritual and mental exercise to make sure they're where they want to be spiritually and mentally. Same thing with the person who's going to the gym and they're making sure they're where they want to be physically. It's the same concept and the same thing. It's just 2 different disciplines that you're working on. The same thing with the person the same thing with the person who goes to the library 4 times a week because they want to read and they want to work on their cognitive, what is how you say it? Cognitive,
cognitive. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just different disciplines. So I can't point out somebody because to me, this discipline makes sense, but that doesn't. I can't do that.
Well, but I'm saying this. even in the scriptures that these people are going in any scripture you're talking about any religion, right? They will tell you that moderation is important. Like you can't in too much of anything is not good.
You're not saying that about the weightlifter.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna say the
You're
same
not
thing.
saying that about the hooper.
I'm gonna tell you the same. So I'm saying if I'm going to the gym 4 times a week, lifting weights just to get big for no reason, just to be big, or to be in shape to be in shape. You can overdo it. You can overdo weightlifting. You can overdo anything. You can overdo hooping. You can overdo anything, right?
But while I'm at the gym, I'm lifting weights in moderation though.
But so you're saying that you can't. I'm asking the question. Can you overdo weightlifting?
You can overdo anything in life.
Exactly. So you can overdo church too.
But just because I go to the gym 4 days out the week don't mean I'm overdoing working out. Yes or no?
It depends on how you do it.
I'm asking you.
It does depend on how you doing it.
No, I get that. But I'm saying just because I go to go lift weights or to go to Bible study 4 nights out the week or 4 times out the week, that doesn't mean I'm not doing it in moderation. Look, they tell you every day you need 30 minutes of 30 minutes on a treadmill or 30 minutes on the elliptical a day is what you need. We just talked about this last pod when we talked about the people who were excited about their steps.
Hold on.
See, I'm
Recording
cooking. Now you want me to stop. Boy, I'll tell you.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry. Continue what you were saying.
I forgot what I was saying, bro.
Oh, come on, man. You was cooking. I was
cooking. I'm just saying, look, if you're doing something and it's getting in the way of life, if you go into the church or the synagogue or the gym or wherever 4 times out the week, spending 8 hours neglecting life, your job, stuff like that, I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm not, bro, you know what I'm talking
about? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying it just if it's a number, like 4 was the number I use, but I'm not saying that number is 2. I'm just saying when you are moving against your better interest or our common interest, whatever it is, if it's basketball, if I'm playing in 8 leagues a week and I'm spending 20 hours a week away from home just to go hoop, and it's I'm not getting paid or anything, then I'm working against the better interest of me and my spouse.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with it you have to also be careful with it and make sure just because you it's not your thing that you don't kind of put a little bit of put a little bit of sauce on it and make it out to be more than what it is though.
What you mean?
Like if it's something that you're not with. Like I'm not saying you personally. I'm just using this.
No, I'm saying anything.
I'm saying like if I ain't with it, like if I ain't with the weightlifting, like why you want to lift all these weights? I ain't with the weightlifting, so you working against what we got going on. When really you really just going to the gym 45 minutes a day for 4 days out the week.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, being honest,
I'm saying you have to make sure you ain't putting the sauce on it because it ain't what you fucking with.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you go into church 45 minutes a day, I mean, whatever. That's 45 minutes a day. Why would I give a damn about that? But I'm saying that's not what it be. Being true and honest to a conversation and being realistic, that's not what it be, bro. People be going for 2 and 3 hours, 4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, okay, I get it. I understand you want to be spiritually involved, but what's really going on? What are you trying to do for real? Like, what are you really trying to do? Because you can't indulge yourself in something and just become it. Like, at some point, you realize either I'm this. It could be just like weightlifting. Just because I go to the gym every day and I'm lifting, and if I'm just doing this to do it, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? What's my goal? Okay, my goal is to be healthy. Okay, I'm healthy. I'm healthy now. After a certain amount of time, I'm healthy. I'm not unhealthy. I don't have to go to the gym for 4 hours a day for 5 years straight to be healthy. After a certain amount of time, it's about maintaining. It's not about but then people go overboard on weightlifting to the point where their body breaks down. Like I was just reading yesterday about the American Gladiators. They had an article about all the American Gladiators. And there were several of them that died at 35, 50, 41. You know what I'm saying? Suicide, overdosing, bodies just broke down, you know what I'm saying? Because at some point, like I'm overdoing this. I'm not, it's not.
Missed the very, I read that you missed the very key part of that whole speech or piece.
What?
The steroid abuse.
No, I'd say some of it wasn't steroids. Some of it is just like, bro, if I go in the gym and burn my body out, lifting weights 4 or 5 hours a day, every day for a certain everybody's body has a limit, whether it be your Achilles, your tendons, you have a limit. You can't change that limit.
But some people are addicted to certain shit though.
What you say addicted once again. So
we talking about the far extremes. We ain't.
You know what the people did? You know what the people did to church?
I didn't say that. I'm saying
okay.
We talking about the far extremes. We ain't talking about just the everyday run of the mill. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. But I get it though. I'm assuming that in your example or in your experience, the person was on the far extreme, not the unfar extreme.
I'm saying if it wasn't the extreme, why would I have a problem with it? That's what I'm saying. Why would I have a problem with somebody doing something that's not extreme?
Realistically, what was the usage that was an issue for you?
This is how
I'm asking you. What was that experience that you had? What was that person's usage that made it an issue for you?
We from the beginning, you asked me. This wasn't a real life.
I thought this was a real life thing. I thought this was like a real life experience you had.
No, you asked me what would be a deal breaker, and I said I never said, oh, this one time where I said that it would be a deal breaker for me. We talked about.
No, you're right. I just and I assumed that you may have had said experience. What's the usage that makes it a deal breaker for you when we talk about physical, like day, time, et cetera, et cetera?
For me, it's not particularly a number. A number can be said, but what I'm saying, like I said, when it works against the better interest of us, when it works, like if we're trying to be a couple and I can't see you but 2 hours a day because you spending 8 hours at work and 8 hours in the gym. If you're going back, if you're going to church for 6 hours and then come back telling me the pastor says you can't do this, or if you going to the gym and you come back telling me my trainer said I can't do this or we can't do that as a couple, you should change this. You're working against the interest of us.
Gotcha.
That's what I said from the beginning. I was like, anytime it works against the interest, the common good of us or the common interest of us, then why would I want to be involved with that?
No, I got you. I mean, if the person is doing something that works against the interest of us, I don't want to be with them no way.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that there are certain things that get a pass. And what I'm saying is you can say it's church now, and right now, sometimes people be like, oh man, well, it's this. But that same thing was something else 100 years ago or 200 years ago or 300 years ago. And it took people to be like, man, it's stupid, man. Why are we doing this? To be like, nah, man, why are we sacrificing people, bro? Well, no. Or why are we doing this? Why are we, you know what I'm saying? Like the general thinking of people changes over time as you get more information and understand that tradition is not always right. It's not always the way it's because it'd be tradition, bro. It'd be like you said, familiarity. 28-day theory, man.
We all do something that's familiar to us, though, bro.
See, but what you're saying right there, we all do things. That's not the question of what we all do. The question is, are we cognizant of that? We want to work to better ourselves, not just because, like, yeah, we all shit too. We all piss. We all do things because we're all human. We all have flaws and shortcomings.
This is the only issue I have with what you're saying is if I'm doing this to better myself, if I'm doing this to be a better person, it's for the embetterment of me. Like when you're in a relationship, in a relationship with someone, but you also are still an individual. And as individuals, you're still going to do things to better yourself, which is bettering yourself, completing personal goals, whatever success means to you, being able to go out there and get it. I do agree with you that if accomplishing these goals and doing these things works against us or we sacrifice too much of us is not worth it. I get that. And the person should be able to understand, hey, me being in the gym 6 days out the week, 6 hours out the day is taken away from what we're trying to build as a couple over here.
Yeah.
You know, I should reevaluate my usage of this vice.
Yeah. And once again, like I said, even going deeper into it, better, like I might think I'm going to the gym bettering myself, but really I'm fucking myself off. I'm just because I feel like it's helping me doesn't necessarily mean just because, like, and if I'm saying it goes back to being selfish, not purposely, but it's being selfish. Like, well, I feel this way, so since I feel this way, this is the way I'm gonna move. This is what I'm used to. I feel this way, and as a partner, you might come and be like, well, I know you feel this way, but let's look at it from this perspective. Now, I've been doing this. This is how I've been moving. This is how I've been moving. So you know what I'm saying? And that's how conversations go. Well, this is how my mama moved. This is how my grandfather moved. This is like, well, shit, your grandfather, you know, it's all your grandma. Like now, you question. They feel like you questioning their lineage or their, but like shit.
But you got to understand with that too, though, Bug. If you're communicating with somebody like that, essentially, you're just coming with an opinion saying, "I think that you're moving wrong."
Not that see, that's what I'm saying. It's not about moving wrong per se, and that's what I'm saying about the extremes. And I'm not. It's not talking about. I'm just saying this is an American society thing. This is the way our society teaches people to move in extremes. Winners, losers, first place, last place.
But that's not what we're talking about, though.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
No, you missed what I'm saying.
No, I'm not missing what you're saying because that's not exactly what we're speaking of.
That's 100% it, bro. Because
it's not what we're speaking of.
Let me finish. If that mentality doesn't just come off in sports or in competition, it comes off in the way we perceive other people and situations. So I could say, I don't think you're moving in the best way, and you're not gonna think to yourself, there's a better way. You're gonna think he telling me I'm wrong. You don't, because we're polarizing. We're a capitalist society. Everything's polarized. Everything go get money, get the most money you can, grab a bag. Everything's perpetuated in a way that's polarizing. Everything is far left, far right. The Republicans and Democrats, every conversation they have is about far left, far right. They literally call themselves the far right and the far left.
All right, time out. All right, we're going too far. So
how?
Because I simply asked, how do you know that when you come into that situation and you say, well, I think, you know, that you could do it at a different way, or that's not the way you should do it.
Yeah.
How does that not come across if just you do something a different way?
Because I said when you stated it earlier, and I'm not saying you, I'm saying that's how people move. Like, no, I don't think that's the way you should move. And people don't take that as there's a better way or a different way. People take it as you're saying I'm moving wrong.
Essentially, when you say, I think there's a better way that you can move, or don't move that way, you're saying that the way you're moving is not the best way that you can move. There's a better way to move.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, but that's just your opinion, though.
What I'm saying is, okay, so then.
So what makes your opinion trump? What makes your opinion and how you would move trump how I'm moving? Because
my opinion, if it's about somebody I care about or somebody I'm dealing with or somebody that, you know, on whether it's a coworker or a wife, however, my opinion shouldn't be based in my thoughts. My opinion is based on my experience, me seeing, like, because at the end of the day, another person can see you and see how you moving better than you can see it, because they can, like, even though you might have all these plans and a person might have all these plans, it's somebody on the outside watching you move and like, oh yeah, I see they got plans, but shit, I didn't seen that plan before, and I see that they making the move kind of that they not moving. If they want to do this, they can try this. I've seen it's been successful. They can try this, or I've seen that been tried before, and that usually ends up in failure. it's like it's not more of an opinion. It's an opinion, but in the same breath, it's like it's an educated opinion, and it's an opinion coming from a place of love. Like everything is not things that don't have to be contentious. Sometimes it's just, oh man, shit, man,
So,
like
so when you give said opinion, do you also give the solution? So, prime example, I have a young lady. She's a CrossFit addict, and I go to the CrossFit gym with her one day, and I noticed that she's pulled her hamstring, but she's still going mad crazy, and I'm like, you know what, you might want to do that differently because you keep pulling the same hamstring, and sooner or later it's gonna be fucked up for life. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming you're speaking in that context.
I'm speaking in the essence like that. I'm speaking like, for example, I had a young person one time, man, he was like, man, I just want to dunk on people, bug. That's what he thought. I just want to dunk on folks, bug. I was like, that's cool. And I feel you. There's other parts that you need to have that's going to allow you to be that way. If you just do this one thing, it's gonna pigeonhole you in the long run, right? Not because I don't want to see you dunk, or not because what you want to do is not important, because I've seen this before. I've been in this. I've seen stuff. I've been places. I understand things, right? And the next thing I said was, this is only temporary. This could be taken away tomorrow. It don't take nothing for this to all be gone. It just takes one bad move and it's gone, right? So not being scared, but being cognizant that if the more I have in my bag, the more I can extend the time I do this, because I don't have to, I'm not just doing one thing. And it came on the heels of their parents come and talk to me and tell, hey man, he's not doing this, that, and the other, and all they want to do is this. Now, coincidentally, we had that talk on Monday night. On Tuesday, he fall down and break his wrist. And I'm like, I've seen it before. I've seen it before. And there's people have told me things like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is a lesson, and there are people who have lived life and seen things. And if we don't, as people, respect other people's opinion, we can't just move around and be like, that's how I feel. I feel like this. It made me feel good.
I didn't say I don't respect nobody's opinion, but at the same time, I also have to live my own life, and I can't let your opinion I can't let your opinion take over my thoughts and my plans of what I had. Because just because you saw it not work 10 times,
yeah,
I could be that 11th time that it works.
Okay,
depending on the work I put in. Now I understand if it's something. Like crazy that you're doing. Like hey bro, I seen that game banging shit 10 times and it happened. It ends the same way 10 times. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I do think there are also some things, just because it didn't work for this person over here that you saw, it doesn't mean that I can't take this path and it works for me. Like, it doesn't mean. I
mean, yeah, that don't mean that, but I'm saying that, and that's what I'm talking about. An educated opinion, a loving opinion. Like it's one thing giving an opinion from somebody who just walking by and, oh man, blah blah blah. It's another thing. Somebody like, man, I know you, a spouse, a loved one, a teacher, somebody who knows you, somebody who's experienced your situation from afar, maybe even been in it before.
Do you think someone has tried to tell you differently about how you move and you ignore them?
Hell yeah, because I'm young and stupid. I mean, I've been young and dumb. We all do that.
What about now?
Now? No, man, because I listen a lot better now, bro. I listen a lot better. Like, really, to be honest with you, that's the thing I think that's kept me out of big trouble, because I do, because like, it's a lot of times, like I always say this, you ain't got to tell me it's a brick marble once. You ain't gotta tell me it's a brick wall one time. Once you tell me it's a brick wall, even if I don't follow your opinion about the brick wall, I'm cognizant of that brick wall. I'm like, man, well, he did say the brick wall there. So as I move, I'm gonna move knowing that a brick wall might come. Whereas some people be like, man, I don't care what he said. You know, he don't know or she don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna run through it. I'm gonna be that one person to run through that brick wall. It's 1,000 people. It's millions of people who have that. It's millions of people who have that mindset that, well, I can make it work. Even though all the people didn't make it work, I can. That was the conversation we had pod for last with the pastor when he steady saying that we gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. I'm like, shit, 400 years it ain't worked. 400 years it ain't worked. It has not worked. It has not worked. It has not. It got better. Okay, cool, but it hadn't worked. It hasn't worked in successfulness for 400 years, and there's a whole nother set of people that's going through that same mind frame, saying, "Well, I'm gonna be the one to make it work." Where even when your greatest minds, your W.E. Du Bois, your Marcus Garvey's told you, "Hey, this ain't the win. It's not gonna work here." The people who you look up to, the Malcolm X, they told you it's not gonna work here. But if somebody's going to, man, it's gonna work for me. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. It ain't worked yet. I mean, I feel you. I feel what you're saying, but I'm just telling you, or I'm just giving you a perspective of looking at it from outside of myself and looking at it from like, okay, shit. Well, where hadn't it worked? Well, show me where it did work at.
No, I believe you have to be open-minded, and when you have people around you that you know love you, and they say things to you, you have to take that in consideration. I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. I do caution people who tell me something can't work, and this is not a you thing. I caution people who tell me something that can't work, but they can't give me any solutions of what can work.
Yeah, I'm saying.
If you can't give me any solutions of what can work, any tangible solutions, I don't want any bullshit. Like some tangible solutions of what can work, then who are you to tell me what I'm doing can't work?
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that works. That makes sense.
Don't tell me I can't build my house out of Adobe, or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'll listen. Cool, bet. All right, because these are the tools I had. This is the craft I knew. I know it's been passed down from generation to generation. My great grandfather built his house out of Adobe or whatever. Yeah. But if you telling me that this played out, this is old fashioned. You can build a better house. How I do it. Lead me down the path. You don't have to be the expert to tell me exactly how to do it, but lead me to the knowledge or put me on the right path. And I caution those people who can't do that. I caution those people who simply say what you're doing is wrong. It's a better way. Bet. Let's walk down this path of the better way. Let's point me in the right direction. Let's go together.
Everybody ain't got love like that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody don't know though, bro. Some people just talking out the side of their ass just to say some shit because it ain't work for them. Because it ain't work for them, and it's not because the process didn't work. It's because they didn't have a process. So since they didn't have a process, well, they don't think you should have a process to do that shit either. Some people try to change your mind, your plans, and your direction out of envy and jealousy as well. That's why I caution what advice I listen to and who I get it from, even from those who say they're your loved ones, because just because they say they're your loved ones don't mean they have your best interest in mind either.
I got you. I mean, it makes sense. Like I said, that's the intuition that individual has. That's the that's just the inner voice that people have. Like I said, to me, it's like everybody don't move in love, right? Some people just move in love. There's some people who just move in love, bro. Like there's some people that if you fall down, they're gonna pick you up, no matter who you are, no matter where they at. There's some people that's gonna be like, man, shit, I don't know who you are. There's some people who like gonna look like that's a woman, I'll pick her up. That's a black person, I'll pick her. That's a white person. That's a Pakistani. We're the same. My cousin's Pakistani. People associate things how. So I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. But what I am saying though to 100% is that about the extremists way that this American society, and it goes further around, but just in our society, we have an extremist society, and that doesn't, it permeates throughout the way we move, like not only just in like competition, but that seeps into the way we deal with people. Like if we don't agree, then I'm calling you wrong. Nah, I ain't calling you wrong. I ain't saying you bad or negative. I'm just saying that we don't agree. And I feel like, I might not have the answer to how, but I'm like, I'm not sure that I don't have the exact path to get here, but I know going down that way ain't gonna work for sure. Like, I don't know the answer to black people getting out of, what we in. I don't have the answer. But I know for a fact that trying to work inside the system, I know for a fact that ain't the way to do it. They can't be. It doesn't make sense.
I got you. What'd you think about this PNB Rock situation? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard the young man Charleston White on the rant, and I tried to. After I had a conversation with you about it, I say, I'm gonna listen to the young man a little more open minded.
Yeah,
and I agree with some of the things he say. Some of the shit he be, some of his antics, I'd be like, hey, you on some fuck shit sometimes. But I agree with some of the stuff he says. I understand why he moves the way he moves from time to time. I get it. But he said something that made sense to me. He was like, man, I didn't know who homie was until he got shot. And honestly, I've heard his name before. I've heard PNB Rock before.
Yeah.
And honestly, I couldn't tell you not one song. Never heard it.
You've heard a song.
I know if I heard it, I didn't know it was him. Give me a song. Give me a song.
Every day we lit. Every day we lit. And he got a song with Meek Mills that's pretty big. I forgot the name of that song. It's Meek Mills, him, and Pleasure P. I think he got a couple songs that you don't know it's him.
But it's him.
Does
it still mean Post No Bills?
I'm not sure. I wasn't a big fan of his, you know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with him as a character more than the artist. But to me, man, I was listening. I've had in a truck. I've been by myself driving last 3 or 4 days. So I've had time just to listen to stuff or whatever. And man, that guy's kind of a genius, bro.
Who?
Charleston White. That guy's kind of a genius, man. I watched him on the 85 South show, and the way he was breaking down DC Young Fly, and it's like he wasn't even breaking him down. It's just like we so stuck in our ways, like that way of thinking. We so stuck in our way of thinking that we won't even listen. We won't even listen to common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you snitching, or like, man, what the fuck is snitching, bro? Like how is telling on somebody who's doing wrong snitching? Regardless if I'm doing wrong or not. Regardless if I'm over here selling dope. If he over there killing folk and I'm like, man, they over there killing, man, how am I snitching? Like, how is Zero snitching, telling, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole joke when Charleston White said, he was like, yeah, Zero snitching, right? He laughing and joking about it because it's like, look how ridiculous y'all sound. Like, this man came out and said what happened to him, and the conversation come out is he snitching or not? Like, how am I snitching? Like, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm a rapper. And these dudes jump me.
But no, and see, that's what I was getting into. I'm not arguing the common sense part. And I figured out that Charleston White is one way in interviews and another way on his social media post. So
you think so?
No, but he'll tell you that though. He'll tell you, like, I listened to an interview. Mm-hmm. And homie straight up told you, he was like, hey man, I just be saying anything on fucking social media. I'll be lying. I'll be forgetting what I'm saying. I say anything on there, just say some shit because I get paid. But if you want to hear my true thoughts, that's why I do these interviews. I sit down with you and have an interview and I'll tell you my true thoughts. He told you straight up, he said, them posts, nigga, I be saying anything on them goddamn posts because I get paid for it. So And he talk about this whole character thing. I think that's his whole thing on his social media posts. His goal is to entertain, and then if you get a sit down with him on an interview, then that's when he's a little more laid back. I mean, he's still a goddamn fool. But
that's what Zero is, bro. That's
this
what Trey is.
But this the thing, though.
That's what all of them niggas is, though.
But listen to what I'm saying, though. So I don't think that you truly. I think that you can't truly be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And a lot of these new rappers and some of these other rappers, they be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They truly don't be living this gang life or street life that they say they do, but then they kind of want to live it for the street cred purposes. So, I mean,
but street cred for who?
I guess for them, my nigga. I don't know.
Saha said something really poignant the other day. Saha was like, he had an issue with his label, or whatever, and he was like, the labels are like damn near responsible for all these guys doing the gangs, doing the street shit.
I agree because they're glorified.
No, because he's like, he said the label told him go get hot in the streets and then come back and talk to me. It's I didn't know he wrote most of Sicko Mode, Saha, right? So he's like, he was trying to go back to get he had gotten into an issue with his manager about Sicko Mode, whatever. And he go to the label to do some business, and he was like, the label told him go get hot in the streets first, and then come talk to me. And he's like, damn, I just wrote this diamond record over here. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, that's kind of the issue. These labels are telling these young cats, like they told me, somebody who's established, who got diamond records under their belt to go get in the streets. Now, what you think of a 17, 18-year-old?
As a writer, though, right? So he has this accomplishment as a writer, right?
Yeah.
So I
got a diamond record, nigga. How the fuck are you gonna tell me to get in the streets? Go get hot in the streets. I got a diamond record.
I mean, shit, nigga. You got a diamond record. You wrote something, but you wrote something. You penned something, but what you penned was made hot because of Travis Scott, right?
Come on, I got
no. Listen, real question. You can't. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You penned Sicko Mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why is Sicko Mode hot? You tell me why Sicko Mode is hot.
Sicko Mode is hot because it was a hard record, bro.
No, I get that. We are
everything.
Past, we are past
the words.
Fact. Listen to what I'm saying. No,
everything.
Wait.
Yeah,
we're past the fact that Sicko Mode was a hot record.
Yeah.
Now, up until 2 minutes ago,
yeah,
I had no idea that Saha the Prince wrote Sicko Mode. Now, I know Saha is a dope artist. I like Saha. I had no idea that he penned Sicko Mode. So without knowing who penned Sicko Mode, why is Sicko Mode a hot record?
It's because of what we heard, bro.
But who made it the hot record?
We heard Travis Scott saying no. We heard Travis Scott and Drake on it, so we liked it.
Travis Scott and Drake made it a hot record, right?
Yeah.
No one knew Saha penned it, so the record wasn't hot because of Saha. In theory, no. Listen to what I'm saying.
Keep going.
The record in the streets wasn't hot because Saha penned it. It was hot because it was Travis Scott and Drake. So
that makes sense, bro.
I'm making sense. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, boo. Yeah. So now me, independent Saha, I want to come to the label. I just penned this diamond record over here for Travis Scott and Drake. I am ready to put my own project out. And they say, Saha, go get hot in the street first.
That's stupid.
They're saying you don't have an audience that's behind you that's hot. So go get your brand hot in the streets, get a hot single and come back. I'm not saying that
don't make sense, man.
I'm not saying that it's right.
That don't make sense.
This is what I'm saying. If you ask me,
what you're saying don't make sense,
it makes perfect sense, bro.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense to a listener. If I'm an exec, if you're an exec, you give a fuck about who the fuck or what the fuck the streets say. The streets ain't writing records, bro. Saha is.
What you mean? Who's buying the records?
This is what I'm saying.
Who's buying the records? Who's buying the records?
This is what I'm saying.
Listen, time out.
The streets, people are.
No, stop cutting me off. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Who's buying the records and downloading the songs?
The people.
All right, not the nigga that's writing it, but the people. So in order for that record to get hot, either two things have to happen. Either I'm going to organically get it hot in the street, or my label is going to put the dollars behind it to make it hot. The machine, right?
No, bro.
All right, then you tell me. You tell me how then.
What I'm saying, okay. What I'm saying is this: you're saying what your perspective you're coming from. What you're saying is the consumer.
No, it's not. But keep going.
It gotta be, bro. It gotta be. How the fuck you trying to convince me that a nigga penning some shit that go diamond, and the people who are execs are gonna say, "Well, fuck what you pen that's diamond. You gotta go back over here to the people who buy records, nigga. You already proven you a diamond writing. You ain't writing no gold shit. No, you wrote some diamond shit, my nigga. So how I'm gonna have to go back down to build myself up again?
So where's your?
I'm an exec, nigga.
Where's your
I don't need a song. I already made one. It's Sycamore, nigga.
Where's your song to win diamond? Where's your song?
Sycamore.
No,
is
where's
it.
JB's rapping song to win? Where's Saha's rapping song to win diamond? That song went diamond. You pinned it, but that's Travis Scott and Drake. That's why that shit went diamond. Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
So that ain't why that song went diamond.
So okay, who got paid the most? Saha or who got paid the most? The writer or the performer?
Nigga, I don't know. It should be the writer.
Hey, it is a writer.
But Travis Scott probably got paid more because he produced the fucking record.
So okay, why is the writer getting paid more than the performer?
You know how it go to rap.
I'm asking you a question.
He owns. I'm answering the fucking question. He's the lowest nigga on the totem pole, and he doesn't have the writers' credits.
I'm asking you why.
We all know you make money off the writers' credits.
But I'm saying, but why?
I don't know. Tell me why, Book.
Because the writer is the creator of this shit. I've created this shit.
It's his IP.
No, I created this shit.
It's his intellectual property, nigga.
Exactly.
He created it. Yes.
So what I'm saying is, so you trying to tell me that I created not? I got Sycamore. I got others. I got some shit with Kanye too that we know about. But I got Sycamore. I got this shit with Kanye that went. I got Black Skinhead. I got some other shit with Kanye. I got a diamond record. So you telling me that you go tell somebody who you know has penned a diamond record to go back and go get a buzz? Get a buzz for what?
For his own song, no, Book.
So you think so? What you're saying is you don't believe that a person who penned a diamond record for somebody else could do it for themselves.
I didn't say that.
Then what's the qualification then?
I didn't say you can do it for yourself. I'm just saying go.
I'm asking you a question. See, you sound crazy, bro.
Nigga, how you gonna tell me I sound crazy when I let me finish?
Go ahead.
If you let me finish, I'm telling you, I'm not saying you don't have the ability to make the record. I'm saying go make the record for yourself.
So, okay, I'm asking you a question. So you tell him, I'm asking you, if I'm an executive, a person who doesn't make music, I deal with numbers and facts.
Facts. Yes.
Right. So I'm going to say, okay, the numbers that you produced on this record says this. The fact is that you are the engine behind this record. I'm going to tell you, now, I can't give you XYZ. You go and get hot in the streets and build your name up. Then I'll give you a deal. That sounds crazy, bro. I'm already proving you that I had the talent.
Let me finish, bro. I don't agree that I'm not saying that I shouldn't give you any resources. I'm not saying that the fact that I know you penned said song that you don't deserve any resources. I'm going to give you resources because I know you have talent to pen or write said songs. Mm-hmm. I'm also not giving you Travis Scott and Drake budget. No, I want to see if you can organically grow your own song. I ain't saying I'm not going to give you no resources, but I'm not finna just hand you a Drake or a Travis Scott budget because you wrote Sicko Mode and Black Skinhead. I ain't doing that.
That don't make sense.
It's the same thing with Consequence. I'm finna hand Consequence a budget of Kanye West just because I know he penned some songs for Kanye West.
Hell yeah, why wouldn't I?
No, I'm not giving Consequence the same budget because
that don't make sense.
Consequence can write 300 bars. His 300 bars, the way he deliver it, might not be the hot ass song did Kanye can make it.
That don't make sense.
It makes perfect sense, bro.
How?
That's why some people write songs and other people perform songs. Because you have people, man. It makes perfect sense. You have people that can perform. Look, if there is a young lady somewhere from the 80s who could write her ass off and could actually carry a tune. But you want to know who she couldn't sing better than? Whitney Houston. So this young lady, and this is just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no facts. What I'm saying is this young lady could have wrote X song and sung that shit and recorded that shit and it sounded good. But you know what? You know what happened when Whitney Houston took the words that you just wrote and sung that shit? That shit 100 times better, and you can't explain it. So you get paid for writing a song for Whitney Houston because she can take your words and do with it what you couldn't. Now, just because you wrote that platinum song, that diamond song, that doesn't mean that you can do the same thing for your own song. Because some of the elements that made that song a diamond song was Whitney Houston, not you. And that's fact. You know that's a thing in the music industry.
And once again, that's what I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is that if I am an executive and I'm like, okay, we got these artists. I got this artist who has a proven track record of penning and being on big records. Sahai was on Monster too, wasn't he? Or he was on what was he on a Kanye album that everybody gave him? He was on a Kanye song on that Pablo that everybody was going off on or whatever. I wrote Sicko Mode. I got black skin hair. I got a couple other songs. So now when I come to you to get a deal,
you wrote these, not performed them, but you wrote.
I performed. I was.
You performed on some of them, but
yeah,
you wrote a bank Sicko. All you got to tell me is you wrote Sicko Mode.
Yeah,
I don't need to hear about what else you wrote. You wrote Sicko Mode. Boom. You are certified. You can write hit. You write hit. You are a hit writer.
Okay, yeah. So what you're saying is, instead of me saying, let me double down on this proven commodity, I'm gonna tell this commodity to go back to the lab and give me something else and start from scratch.
I'm gonna tell said commodity, all right, this is what I'm saying. You just came off of writing Sicko Mode, and now you step into my office and you want a budget for your own project.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hand over a blank checkbook because you wrote Sicko Mode. I want to hear what you got.
Once again, that's you feeling that you as an executive, if you're an executive and I've already shown you what I'm capable of, like what the fuck more do I gotta do?
You know what you showed me by penning Sicko Mode? If I'm an executive,
that I can make a motherfucking diamond record, nigga.
But you know what you showed me though?
I made a diamond record, bro.
But nothing
you can say can change my mind, bro. To my diamond record, that's 10 million sold, man.
Do you know what you showed me?
That I can make a diamond record, nigga.
So you showed me when next time I got these superstars in this room and I need a song pen. Hey, Sahai, come to the studio. Boom. So
now watch this. How in the holy high fuck would anybody be dumb enough to write another record for somebody else? So you telling me I'm gonna let you hold me? I'm gonna let you tell me who I can write for?
Well,
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
That's not what I said though.
I'm asking you.
You can write it for whoever you want to.
You think that you gonna tell me no, but then you gonna be able to call me up and say write for somebody else?
I never told you no.
Okay, now you better. I need to have a motherfucking monster ass budget because I just made you. If I sold 10 million records, bro, on a single,
you didn't sell the 10 million records.
I created a song.
You didn't sell the records. Drake and Travis Scott sold the records. You penned the song. You got paid for your intellectual property. Now, when you show me that you can perform a song that does the same thing, you have a blank checkbook. Because not only can you have a blank checkbook, bro. It's the Jay-Z.
Nigga, I should have a blank checkbook off the rip.
No, you shouldn't, bro. You shouldn't.
Name me the artist that you can name off the top of your head that have a diamond record, man. Written or performed.
I'm pretty sure Consequence got one.
Stop it. Because Kanye ain't got none. So how Consequence got one?
Kanye don't have no diamond records.
No.
What is
Eminem, Jay-Z, Eminem, Jay-Z, Taylor Swift.
All right, so I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift didn't write the songs because that's why she was trying to re-record her shit and get her masters because she didn't write all that shit. So yes, someone who we don't know wrote a song for Taylor Swift and the motherfucker don't sing. I'm pretty sure you can find someone who has written Taylor Swift songs.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna tell them to you. Tupac, Eminem, Outkast, Biggie, Cardi, Tupac
right,
twice.
Stop right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's it.
No, whoa. Stop right there.
That's it.
No, wait, let me finish. Stop right there. You said a very important name.
Yeah.
You said Cardi B, right?
Yeah.
Now, we know Cardi B don't write her shit, right?
Exactly.
So you tell me who's writing her shit and why they don't have diamond projects themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Explain that to me because
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
All
You
I'm
asked me to
saying.
explain.
Let me
explain.
finish. All I'm saying is, you can pin some shit and you can pin a song, and then Cardi B takes that song and put her Cardi B sauce on it, and it's a diamond record. That don't
That's
mean
not
you.
it though. That's not
All
it.
right, then tell me what it is then.
Bruh, one of the diamond records is Bodak Yellow.
Who
Right?
wrote it?
Cardi and some other niggas.
All right, who was the other niggas? Because it's important,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know who wrote it. I can tell you.
and that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, I bet you they got budgets out the ass. How, bruh?
Let
me finish. What I'm saying is, so what you're telling me is that I could do something that only 7 other artists in the history of hip hop done, but I still gotta go prove myself again.
I'm asking you, who are the 7 artists? I'm sorry. That's not
Beastie Boys, Cardi B.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Okay.
I'm saying, if you're saying that the niggas who wrote Bodak Yellow, you tell me what budget they got and what album they dropped.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Who wrote Bodak Yellow? Deshaun Octavia, Clenard Raphael, Jordan Thorpe.
What songs have they put out? Their songs, like what they rapped on.
I'm gonna tell you, Deshaun Octave. That's Kodak Black.
Okay.
Jordan Thorpe is Party Fontaine.
Partisan Fontaine, or whatever you say that nigga name is.
Yeah. Clenard Raphael. What the fuck is that? Let me see. I'm reading, bro. I'm reading. I gotta read. HISD. Anthony White.
Who's Anthony White?
American record producer, songwriter, and DJ, and
Cool.
known for Bodak Yellow, and I like it.
All right, cool. Now,
And Savage.
and
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, you ain't said nothing because this is what I'm saying. Did he rap any of these?
Oh,
He penned this stuff, right? Same thing with Partisan Fontaine. Give me a Partisan Fontaine song that he actually produced and was hot and was diamond. I'm not produced that you know of that he performed.
Party Fontaine.
Partisan Fontaine.
Let's see songs. He got Backing It Up, Rodman, Peach, Shea Butter, Hoop Earrings, Oi, Take It Down,
Right.
In the
Now,
Field,
let me ask you a
Food
question.
Stamps,
Let
Pay
me
Your
ask you a
Bills. Yeah.
You can stop. How many of these songs are you familiar with?
What that mean?
Because you are the music person. I'm asking you, how many of these songs are you familiar with? And all I'm saying is this. He has a catalog of songs that could be hot, but they ain't that hot in the streets. We're not familiar with them. But he did pen something that went diamond for somebody else who could perform it and get it to where it needed to go. So just because you can pin something doesn't mean your project will also turn out to what that project turned out to that you pinned.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
Listen,
I'm not saying.
but you're saying what I said earlier, bro.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
You're saying what I said
no,
earlier.
I'm not. Listen to what I'm saying.
are.
No,
You
I'm
talking
not.
about diamond. You talking about
no,
diamond.
I'm not. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I'm saying just because you pinned something that went diamond doesn't mean your project is going to go diamond. So
You hear what I said? You just said the same thing I just said.
I literally said, I'm not opening up the checkbook for you because you pinned something that went diamond.
So you said your exact words were, just because I pinned something that was diamond doesn't mean that you're gonna go diamond. That's what you said, right?
Meaning, just because I wrote Sicko Mode, don't mean when I rap Aaron Mode, this shit is gonna blow up and be diamond like Sicko Mode. That's what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying is, why is it the extreme that it has to go diamond? We know for a fact that there's a 99.99% chance that the next record that anybody who wrote this diamond, the next one is not gonna go diamond. Why? Because there's only 8 diamond records out hip hop, period, ever in history.
And so that's why.
So why are you kind of comparing my album to be a diamond? It's not gonna be no more. You
said I just pinned something and went diamond. You supposed to open up the checkbook for me.
Yes.
And no, I'm not opening up the checkbook for you. I'm not saying I'm not going to give you support. I ain't saying that you ain't earned a budget. I'm just saying you ain't getting that budget. You got to show me that you can move that budget before I give you that budget. That's
crazy, bro. That's crazy. You know
How is it crazy?
Because I just look. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's a fact. It's not a fact. It's the probability of somebody writing a Diamond album or a Diamond song and having another Diamond song is like 1 in 100,000 million. How do we know that? Because in the 40, 50 years of hip hop, it's only 6 or 7 artists that have Diamond songs or Diamond albums, right?
You stuck on Diamond.
Let me finish.
You stuck on Diamond. Diamond is the far extreme. You have to have.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to have a ceiling of potential. So I got to see what I think your potential is worth. Just because you wrote a Diamond record doesn't mean you have a high ceiling on your own shit.
Why not? So you telling me if I wrote a Diamond record, you saying that I can't, that you don't have a faith in me that I can even do go gold?
Fuck a Diamond record, bug. You right now today can go pin something for zero that can go platinum or whatever the standard is now that's not Diamond. You right now can pin some shit. Listen to what I'm saying. You right now can pin some shit for zero and that shit go platinum 10 times. And then you can turn around.
Diamond.
Nigga, you get what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. See, bro.
That's Diamond.
No, that's why it's hard to talk to you because you be trying to. You get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can write a song for an artist and that shit can go platinum. That don't mean that your ceiling on your own projects is platinum. All I'm saying is, as that executive, I need to see that you can write your own music, you perform your own shit, and make it go platinum.
My brother, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is the reason why I say Diamond is so important, bro, because that is astronomical. That's once in a lifetime. I did something that's once in a lifetime that if you didn't have, you got a whole team from the dudes that ain't done this. And not only have I done Diamond, I've also done gold, platinum, and platinum over here. So now when I come to you for my project, man, the checkbook should be open. I'm not saying I gotta do Diamond, but if you are doubting that I can write hits, I can show you. I got Black Skinhead. I got this song. I got that song. I got
that's
songs.
The disconnect. I'm not doubting that you can write hits. I'm saying I haven't seen you write a hit for yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's very that's interesting, man.
How is that interesting?
That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Bro.
Lethal Shooter. Lethal Shooter. You know who that is, right?
No.
You don't know who Lethal Shooter is? When you get a chance, go to IG and look up Lethal Shooter. Nigga don't miss at all. Nigga do not miss at all. Matter of fact, not only does he not miss at all, he trains NBA players to shoot. You know who I'm talking about now. Nigga don't miss at all. So if I go by he does
miss stuff, but keep going.
If I go by his body of work, if I'm using the same context that you are, I've seen his body of work. I've seen what he has done when coaching NBA professionals shooting. So if I am an NBA team, and he's in shape, he moves around good, he looks the part. He looks like a basketball player. Nah, let me finish, nigga.
I ain't said nothing.
No, because you are already trying to refute it. He looks like a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? He's of age. So if I go by the body of work that I've seen thus far, if I'm the Houston Rockets and I go by your logic, I should open up the book and say, hey, Lethal Shooter, come play for my team. Because I've seen you do X, Y, and Z over here. I've seen you show, and this is just, I'm just throwing the name out the example purposes. Okay, I've seen you take Karl Anthony Towns and turn him into a great perimeter shooter. I ain't saying that's fact. It's just an example. So because of that body of work, I've seen you do it. Hey, you come play for the Houston Rockets. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a max contract. You come play for the Houston Rockets. But I've never seen you. But being that GM, I ain't never seen Lethal Shooter in I ain't never seen you perform and put them buckets up with Dame Lillard or LeBron James in your face. I ain't seen that. But I'm giving you the deal based off of what I've seen you do for others. Essentially, that's what you're saying. And all I'm saying is, nah, nigga, I want to see you in the G League first. Put them buckets up in the G League with Jamelo. All right, you can put buckets up on Jamelo. I'm gonna give you a mid level, and I want to see you put these buckets up on top tier talent now. I want to see how you look with the top tier talent.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say, man.
Say what you want to say, bro.
I don't want to argue with you, man. I don't want to argue with
Say
you, man.
what you want to say.
We're having a good part,
I
man.
do want you to say what you want to say.
That sounds real corporate of you, bro.
See, and if that's your rebuttal, then you know I'm telling the truth, bro. That's not corporate, bro.
It sounds very corporate, bro.
Because because you are also the same person that said, if you give me a rookie contract or a developmental deal or X, Y, and Z deal as a first year artist, and then I go platinum, then you need to redo my deal for my potential to give me more bread, right? If I outperform my contract, you need to give me a new contract, right?
It depends.
No, you said this.
I'm looking at New Slaves, Bound to, All Day, Famous, Ultralight Beam, and Sicko Mode. From 14 to 19, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Grammy nominated, award winning, chart busting songs.
I'm not refuting that. Whose songs are they, Boog?
Let me finish. I got one studio album. I got, really, to be honest with you, you need to go listen to his. He had like a hour rant, not a rant, but a talk.
Boog,
and he was
Boog.
You know what I'm saying?
Whose songs were they that got Grammy nominated? Whose songs were they?
He was on some of these songs. Kanye, Travis Scott, and Kanye, Travis Scott.
And all I'm saying is, if you would have told me Kanye, Travis Scott, and a Saha standalone single, I'm opening up the book. But you telling me two polarizing names with a machine behind them, and those songs are hot because of who they are. I ain't saying the content don't make it hot. I'm just saying.
Okay, man.
I'm just saying it's a different. I can pin a 16 right now and rap that shit over a Scott Storch beat, and it gets zero traction.
Exactly.
And then I give that same Hot 16 to Drake, and he rap it over the same Scott Storch track, and he might put his little Drake sauce on it. He might harmonize some ad-libs, and next thing I know, that shit is platinum. Platinum.
I feel like you give it more. To rap, because I gotta get up in the morning. I got a food drive in the morning. I feel like this. To me, I feel like you're giving more credence to the artist as the presentation than the writer. And I understand. I agree with you that the artist does have a large part to do with what is coming out, but I also say that there's a reason why the writers get paid more than the artists. It's not because the writers get paid more than the artists, not because they're more important, but because their contribution is bigger than the artist. Because the artist is like, they're replaceable, man. They come and they go.
Exactly. But the writers don't.
The writers don't come and go.
Look, I'm not saying that Saha the Prince as a writer isn't irreplaceable. My words were that. I said if you ask me on a writer's he's shown and proven.
Who you think a better rapper, Saha or Kanye?
Saha, hands down, is a better rapper.
Who you think a better rapper, Saha or Drake?
I don't even like Drake. You're making me say this.
Okay, who you think a better rapper, Pusha T or Saha?
Pusha, but it doesn't matter who's.
You think Pusha T a better rapper?
100%.
But then again, can you name me 3 Saha projects?
I just know the No Dope on Sunday. I haven't heard the other 2 projects.
The other 8 projects?
8, 2, whatever. And that's the other piece. Did he drop them? Because last time I heard Saha, he was trying to get a deal and he didn't want to drop it independent. They told him to drop it independent. He didn't want to.
Raw Flush 2, Jack of All Trades, Ivy League Club, Ivy League Kickback, Black History Project.
How many of those have any movement or traction in the streets outside of his core fan base?
How do you? I wouldn't know. How would you know?
I know they all asking you.
I'm telling you, they all platinum downloads.
Well, we all know that a platinum download ain't the same as a platinum sales though, because the stream ain't the same as selling a record. We know that.
I'm saying
we know that.
Hold on. and this okay. Watch this. A stream ain't the same as a sale. Who determined why there's a difference?
Oh, well, see now, I don't even know who determined what was.
No.
what
I'm
outside of the
saying.
record labels.
No, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. So if the record label says, "Oh, they went and got your shit," and when they both, Lil Wayne had 15 million over here, but Lil Wayne had 30 million on that Piff, but that 30 million on that Piff, they don't count.
Well, see,
He's
now,
pitching over here.
But see,
I'm
now,
just saying.
now you get into a slippery slope because we don't know what a stream is truly worth. No one, you can tell me that point shit, but no one truly knows what a stream is truly
That's
worth.
what I'm saying. I don't care what it's worth. I'm just telling you.
Well, you
about,
should care what it's worth.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how people are getting paid.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not talking about pay. I'm talking about popularity and numbers and
well, that's how the numbers get calculated, though.
No, it don't. I'm about pay, bro. If I got 75 million streams over here, and I got 400 million streams over here, nigga,
Young James Boogie, you're paid and your popularity.
We're not talking about pay.
Let me finish. Your pay and your numbers are calculated by the streams and sales.
Listen, what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm hearing what you're saying, nigga.
Listen, if I got 75 million streams,
yes,
on that Piff, and I got 10 million streams on Tidal, right?
Yes.
In your brain, does that tell you that because I made $1 million on Tidal and I made 400,000 on that Piff? Does that mean to tell you that? What does that tell you? They don't tell you.
No, I'm telling you that the streams on that Piff plus the streams on Tidal should be combined.
They're not going to be. But I'm telling you the numbers of how many.
I feel like when you actually are calculating how many times your song was streamed, you're counting all the streams from the platforms that it's on.
No, you're not.
So when I go in here and look,
I got 500. I got 50,000 streams on that Piff right now, and I don't got a dime to say for it.
That's because we're not getting paid, or you're not getting paid through that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. So I got 50,000 streams. There's been times when for a week or for a month I had as many streams as blank artists that dropped that week when they first dropped, right? Does that mean that I'm as popular as that artist, or does that mean that artist, like, the streams are an indication of people getting your shit? The money is an indication of what your business is like.
See, time out. All I said was the streams should count from all platforms. You should be able to count those up.
I agree with you. But what I'm saying is that the streams, the numbers on the streams are an indication of how many people fuck with your shit. The money is an indication of what your business is like.
Okay, I understand that.
So what I'm saying is the streams on that Piff, there are artists who are living off of that Piff. Because I got like Currency. Currency ain't doing big numbers on streams on Tidal and on these platforms, but Currency is getting 40 and 50 million streams on that Piff, so I can go tour off these because it's proof people fuck with me.
Yeah, but okay, I'm glad you brought up Currency because Currency is 100% a perfect example of an artist who went and got hot in the street. Tell me if I'm lying, bro. Am I lying? Is Currency or Currency not a household name, bro?
He's not.
Boy, you tripping, my nigga. Currency?
You think Currency a household name?
Currency. Spill the Andretti is a household name, bro.
Does your wife know who Currency is?
100% she knows who Currency is.
A song from Currency.
Yeah. Now, it could be because she's heard me playing, but 100% she knows who Currency is. But 100%
what's the name of this podcast, man?
Now let's begin.
And I'm going to ask you a question
story.
after this. Yeah. I want you to answer it honestly.
I'm asking.
That time, motherfuckers.
I gotta get up
down, motherfuckers.
H-Town's finest 16 Shots Podcast.
I'm writing.
Honest question, and we out of here. Young James Boogie.
What's up?
Who you think is more? Who you think has more notoriety? If you're in front of just a random group of people who listen to rap.
Random group of people.
If they say both young men from the South.
Okay, from the South.
If they say Saha the Prince.
Okay.
Or Currency. Which one who you think has more notoriety or is known more?
What year?
Right now.
Sci-Hi, man. Easy.
Now you lying.
Sci-Hi. Easy.
Now you lying. 100%. You lying.
You think Currency has more fans in the South? You think that Atlanta Currency been in the news for the last year? He got shot at and run off the road during COVID. It was all over news. He just got off the TV, live, talking about good news and all this. Currency is way more popular, man.
Yeah. Thank you. You just said it. You said Currency is way more
I'm sorry.
No. You said it.
Sci-Hi is way more popular.
Currency has a project coming out right now, bro. Is it Scott Storch? Who is it?
It can't be Scott Storch, man, because that'd be.
It's Alchemist. He got a project coming out with Alchemist.
You know what?
Right now.
That's a great question. We'll put it up to the listeners. Who is more popular, Currency or Sci-Hi the Prince?
I say Currency.
I say Sci-Hi the Prince 100%. Good music, man. Come on, man. I was on a song with Jay-Z, and come on, man. How many Jay-Z songs Currency got? How many Kanye songs Currency got?
He ain't got none. Because he wasn't on good music, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. How many 2 Chainz songs Currency got?
Because he went over there writing songs for them niggas. He was too busy spitting his own songs, writing his own shit, dropping his own shit.
Stop it.
Harry Fraud.
Lil Wayne, stop it.
He was too busy dropping shit with Harry Fraud. With
Little Wayne. Little Wayne brought us Currency, man. You forgot?
Okay, nigga, Kanye co-signed Sci-Hi. So what's the fucking difference? So what's the difference, bro? Ain't no difference. So don't try to slight Currency because he got a co-sign from Wayne.
No. I'm not slighting. I'm just saying that
Sci-Hi got the ultimate co-sign from Kanye.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. All I'm saying is this. I would. What project would you say the listeners should listen to from Currency to be,
Man, go back and listen to Pilot Talk. Nigga, you can go back. You can go way back and listen to, man, what's the shit we had? It was like the pimp theme on the cover. I forgot the name of it. You can listen to Pilot Talk, bro. You can listen to that shit with him and Harry Fraud. You can listen to the last Alchemist project he dropped before this one. What's the shit he had on there, bro? He had some shit with the legendary J Electronica, bro.
I apologize for asking you to call out names of songs because you told me already that you're not the song name.
You said the name of projects, bro. You didn't ask me the name of songs.
Okay, I would say I would tell all the listeners to go listen to Black History Project 2 NAACP. No, go listen to Jack of All Trades. Either one of the Ivy Leagues. The Black History Project 2, bro. They got a song called These Niggas Weak. I'm fucking up these niggas weeks. These niggas weak. We'll see. It's been a great pod, bro. I gotta go, man. I got a bunch up to do tomorrow, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why you been combing your beard with this little bitty bitch ass comb?
Cause man, I got a little beard, man. I ain't got a big beard right now, man. I got a little beard. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get big again. You know what I'm saying? I cut it down. I cut it off. I don't go get the manicures like you get. I don't have the masseuses do it. I'm self.
Oh, so he's shaming me for indulging in self-care?
I'm not shaming you. I'm saying that you have more professionals in your face than I do.
Because I'm corporate, huh?
No. You just, you've always been the guy that, you always, I remember you spoke around with the bear. Before we I gotta go. But before we go, shout out to Ash DeVito, man, and his comedy show yesterday, man. The hot and man, I forgot what it's called.
Did you go?
It was I did. It was, I thought it was a couple times I thought they were gonna call me out. You know how the comedians go through and have fun, but I know Bertie Bob, so I know he gonna fuck with me. And the other guy, I think I knew 2 of the comedians. I think I knew them.
So did you get some practice on your stand up? Are you ready to grace the stage yourself with some jokes? You're
like the third person that's asked me about some stand up, man. I don't know.
I've been trying to get you to do stand up for months now, bro.
I don't know. I'll think about it, man. I'm working on it.
Hey. I'm even pin some jokes for you.
Look outside. So then pin the jokes. You gonna come back and be like, I wrote his jokes. He funny because of me.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just write the jokes. I
You
mean,
wanna
do
get
you
paid?
see Keenan Ivory Wayans jumping up and down saying I wrote Raw? As he just collected some checks?
He didn't write Raw.
100% he wrote Raw, bro. He has writers credits on Raw. Next time you go watch
He has
Raw,
producer credit. He
next
has
time you go watch Raw, read the credits, nigga. He wrote jokes.
No, he has credits on the skit, bro.
So you saying he didn't write jokes?
I'm saying he got.
So you saying he didn't write jokes on Raw?
I'm saying he has credits on the skit.
Are you saying he did not write jokes on Raw?
Was you there?
Was you there?
I know, but I'm
All
saying.
right, then.
So I'm saying
through my research, are you telling me Keenan Ivory Wayans never wrote jokes on Raw?
I'm saying that Kenny Ivory Wayans is credited for writing on the skit in the beginning of Raw.
So you're saying he didn't write any jokes?
I don't know if you're on each other. I just know
All right then. So stop.
he don't. But he don't have no writing credit for Raw. The part where
Oh,
Eddie
I didn't
Murphy
say he
stuff.
wrote the entire show now. I just said he wrote jokes on Raw. That's what we both said. That's what me and the comedian fellow, what was his name?
Jamal.
That's what me and Jamal
Fuck
said.
both of y'all, man. I'll fight both of y'all.
He wrote jokes on the show.
Yeah. I guess we'll figure
Same
it
thing
out.
with Paul
man.
Mooney. Paul Mooney has wrote jokes on people's show. Charlie Murphy wrote jokes on Chappelle's show. People have written jokes on. Kevin Hart has writers, a writers team who helps him write jokes. We ain't saying that he ain't penning no jokes. We just said that he has help writing some of the jokes. If you doing that much stand up, bro, you need some jokes from another perspective as well. And just because you
Think
wrote
it's gonna be funny, man?
and just because you wrote the joke and Kevin Hart made it funny, don't mean the joke funny when you say the joke. I can say a Bernie Mac joke right now, and it's not as funny as it is when the Mac Man said it, because the Mac Man wrote it and he delivered it. And I can't deliver jokes the way Bernie Mac did. I might be able to write a funny ass joke, but I might have to get someone who is truly a funny, hilarious guy or gal to give the joke legs in life.
We'll see, man.
Even Chris Rock got the shit slapped out of him for a joke he didn't write.
We'll see, man.
All right, this has been another episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with the lion ass Young James Boogie. And AR Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
And we out.
No, I'm talking about instruments to get the bitches, man.
Yes.